JLIM Project MMXB Team International page. So please like and follow for more updates regarding our online activities and events. All right, so before anything else, I'd like to greet our happy partners all over the world and my fellow coaches from the Philippines and also our team in USA, Canada, Europe, New Zealand, and also Australia. All right, so it's a great privilege to join and be with us today on a special training. So welcome to the new Empowered Consumerism Orientation. So I'm really excited to share with you guys this training. So this is one of my favorite training in our business, and I hope you'll be learning a lot. So I know you're ready and you're excited, so let's start. Okay. So first thing, I'd like to share a short story about myself. So as you can see, before I was a former employee when I got introduced into the business. So I worked for 2 years before I got involved in the business, and then I decided to do the business full time. And right now, I'm really blessed and happy to be part of the business. Imagine I'm not just able to help my fellow Filipino people, but also we're able to share the business to people all over the world. So the next slide shows that our members here in the business are African Americans and also Africans. And before the training is done, on the left side, it shows like in a room. But right now we're doing it online, as you can see on the middle picture. So thanks to our technology, and we have to make use of our gadgets as well, so that we could also share the same opportunity that could help that to people's lives. And on the right side, these are just few of our leaders that are from different parts of the world. And that's why we're grateful to have this opportunity and business empowered consumerism. All right, so let me share with you the thoughts and ideas of the successful people about network marketing. Okay, so let's start with Robert Kiyosaki. So Robert Kiyosaki is a famous author. He is the author of Rich Dad Poor Dad, and he is also an advocate of financial literacy. So he said that network marketing gives people the opportunity with very low risk and very low financial commitment to build their own income generating asset and acquire great wealth. Okay. And then we also have Brian Tracy, who is a motivational speaker and best-selling author, who said that the future of network marketing, okay, is unlimited. So it has probably made millionaires of more people in more countries and than in any other form of business. And also starting with nothing. So there's no end in sight. So it will continue to grow because better people are getting into it. So it will become one of the respected business methods in the world. So that's according to Brian Tracy. And we have Stephen Covey, who is also a businessman and an author and also a speaker. So he said that network marketing has come of age. So it's undeniable that it has become a way to entrepreneurship and independence for millions of people. And we also have Jim Rohn, who is also an entrepreneur, and he is also an author and a speaker, a motivational speaker and leadership trainer. So he said that network marketing is the big wave of the future. It's taking the place of franchising, which now requires too much capital for the average person. And lastly, we have Bill Gates, the founder of Microsoft. So he said that if he would be given a chance to start all over again, I would choose network marketing. So these are the few of the lots of people who have this, thoughts about our business, which is network marketing. So as you can see from this successful entrepreneurs and authors, so you're on the right track. You're on the right track. So let me share with you on the next slide. I'd like you to see the vision. So these are my mentors in the business. So we have mentor Jessica Peralta Razal, mentor Joseph Lim, and mentor El Mantepan. So right now they are living their dream life already. On the next slide, you will see. All right, so they purchased their dream cars, living in their dream homes, and they've traveled from different places all over the world. And at the same time, they have a continuous stream of income due to this program in business empowered consumers. So next is that lots of people wanted to join the business. However, there's just something that holds them back from taking that one step, courageous step, making a decision. So this is what we call fear. So fear has two meanings. So forget everything and run, or face everything and drive. So the choice is always ours. So fear and faith, what's the same thing or what they have both in common is that the belief. So it's funny because when you believe in something that's negative, the word is fear. But when you believe in something that's positive, the word is faith. So you have to choose where you put your belief. Is it in a positive or a negative? If it's positive, then it's fear. You feel fear. You feel negative emotion. But if you put your belief into something that's positive, then that is faith. Okay, so at least you will know what's the difference between them. Because fear is, the fear of imagining things that is not real, meaning it doesn't happen. You're just fear of something that could happen in the future. So at least you know the difference. Instead of fear in the negative, believing in the negative, choose to believe in the positive and call it faith. Okay, so that's it. And then here we have fear of failure. So a lot of us have experienced fear of failure. It's normal. So fear of failure, oftentimes, let me go back to the other slide. So fear of failure, okay, we experience it since childhood. Imagine when you were still young or you're still a kid and you go to school and then you had tests or exams in school and you committed what they call mistake. All right. So that's where the fear of failure started. You probably got scolded by your teacher or your parents due to the low mark you got from school. So that's the time that you started to acquire that fear of failure, that failing is in a negative way. Okay, however, it's not the way around because failure is actually not the opposite of success, but failure is the way to success because that's where we learn. So I imagine when I was still at school, right? Whenever we have exams, whenever I had committed what they call wrong answer to a certain question, the next time that I encounter the same question, then I would know the right answer. So that's how I learned. So at least you will know that it is a matter of perspective, okay? And failure, it's a good thing because we're learning from it. So one of the example is founder of KFC, which is Colonel Sanders. So imagine he failed 1,009 times. So his fried chicken recipe has failed or rejected 1,009 times before the restaurant accepted it. So imagine if he stopped or give up on 1,009 times and he didn't try again, right? So we haven't heard of his name or even his restaurant, famous restaurant, KFC. So that's just one of the example. And also we have another example. We have Jack Ma, the founder of Alibaba. So Jack Ma is one of the richest man in Asia. So imagine he encountered of rejections in life. From primary school, he failed the test twice. In the middle school, he failed 3 times. And then he even received rejections 30 times for a job application. And then failed at work to work at FT. And he was also rejected at Harvard 10 times. So imagine. So before he started his company Alibaba, he also founded two businesses which also failed. And imagine when he started Alibaba, it didn't succeed right away. It took him around 20 years for his company to succeed. Imagine how resilient he is. So he has this famous quote that if you don't give up, you still have a chance to win. So giving up is a great failure, and I do agree with the quote from John. So we should learn from the successful people who never give up and who never fails to give up. Okay, so rejection. So this is another fear that most people have. So it is, whenever you encountered a rejection or a no, whenever you offer something. So rejection is the feeling of not belonging, or you don't belong, or you don't, what do you call, what's the term? You're not qualified. So that's where it all starts. To that kind of feeling that we don't belong or we're not accepted. So just imagine. So this is Nick Vujicic. So just to share with you. So Nick Vujicic, Vujicic, sorry. Nick Vujicic was born without limbs and hands. So imagine growing up with this kind of, inborn status. So, however, Nick chose to see life in a positive way. So that's why he was able to be so successful. So he became one of the great speakers and also author. He also have a book. So this is the no rejection. So other than thinking that no is negative, why not? Whenever you encounter a no, you just take it in a positive way. No means next. Next could be the yes. So you just keep on moving forward and going on with life and in what. Next is erase self-doubt. So erase self-doubt. A lot of people, especially these days, have encountered self-doubt. It is the feeling that, you can't do whatever it is that you want to do, or you're not enough to pursue what it is that you wanted to pursue. However, in life, if we're going to study the life of successful people, okay, first thing that they have is they did have believe themselves, and then they believe in their dream, the possibility of their dream. So this is the self-doubt is something that you should erase to the state. Yeah. And then in global Kenya. So this is some of our offices in Africa. So we have in Nigeria, in Kenya, and we have in Tanzania, and we have a lot more. So one thing in the business is knowing that, of course, you have the dream, you have to believe in yourself that you can do it, and also you have to believe in the company. Imagine we are expanding massively all over the world, in Africa, but also in USA, we are currently expanding there, in Canada, Europe, also Australia, and then USA and Australia. And then we have here Sister Hazara. So Sister Hazara, she is from Uganda. So she started, she grew up from a poor family, having financial concerns also. When she got introduced into the business, and look at her now, she's living in her own house. She currently have unlimited stream of income by doing the business. She was also able to travel to different places, beautiful places around the world. And also we have Pastor Israel. Is the next Pastor Israel is the next slide. All right. So Pastor Israel is the top 9 of Nigeria. So he was a tailor and also a pastor. So he has a great success story in the business as well. So they were able to succeed in the business because they trusted themselves that they can do it. They trusted their dreams that they can accomplish it, and they trusted the company. That through the company using it as a bridge, they will be able to get whatever it is that they wanted in life. And also on our next slide, we have Brother Remy from Burundi, who was a former water fetcher. But by doing the business, his life was changed 360 degrees. So imagine the possibility of how your life can be changed here in our business. And also, we have on our next slide, we have Brother Elias Muhuzi from Uganda. So he was a former gasoline boy. You can see on the upper right before he got introduced into the business. So we know that it is hard to find a job in Africa. And when he got introduced into the business, he tried it. He had this belief that this could be the opportunity that could help him and change his life for the better, and it did. Imagine he was now a very successful entrepreneur in our empowered consumerism business. And on our next slide is a picture. So imagine self-doubt as a really huge rock that you're holding while you are hiking, going up the mountain wherein the goal is waiting for you at the peak. So imagine how hard it is. So the self-doubt illustrates that it could be something that's holding you back, or it will try to stop you or slows you down. So the best thing that you can do with it is to let it go. Let it go and start believing. And then on our next slide also, we have Walt Disney. So everyone, I believe, knows Walt. He imagined and planned about Disneyland to happen, though it did happen after he passed away already. However, his dream, his vision became a reality. That's why he has this famous quote that all our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue. So many did say that, it's a ridiculous idea, it's crazy, you know, uh, it's funny. Why do you have such a dream? However, imagine we have Disneyland right now, and lots of people actually have enjoyed staying there together with their family to spend time together. So on our next slide, it says that success is a process, and it is really is. So as you might have known of the famous quote that says that there's no elevator to success. So you have to take the stairs, right? So meaning it is a process. However, there is a second quote. The second quote says that there is no speed limit to success, meaning you will have to decide how fast you finish its process for you to get there, to get where to get the goal. And then we have excuses. So we have on the next slide, it's excuses. So excuses such as no time and no money. So we also have to remove such excuses. So no time, I don't really believe that. It's just a matter of priority. If you know that you'll have a great benefit on doing the business that will be passed to your kids, so why not take time and make time to study the business and do the business? And no money, it's not about resources. However, it's about being resourceful. A lot of business associates that we have in the business started with really no money. However, they see the opportunity, but they find a way because there is a saying that if you really like it, if you will find a way. If there's a way, if you there's a famous quote which I forgot. So it says that if you really want it, you will find a way. That's so it's about being resourceful. There are lots of ways for you to find fund to join and start the business. And then on our next slide, so here in our business also, this is not a race that you have to compete to other people. However, it is a marathon in which everyone can be successful. Everyone can finish the race. So keep going, keep moving forward, and you will surely finish and get through the finish line with award and succeeding and getting whatever it is that you dream and whatever it is that you do. And then for our next slide, is know your deepest why. So it's very important that you know the reason why you're doing that. As for me, it is my family. I wanted them to experience a beautiful life and comfortable life, which I believe everyone wants also. And having your own house, and then driving your own car, traveling, seeing the beautiful places together with your whole family, and not having financial concerns. So it's having continuous stream of income so that you don't have to worry about the future, you don't have to worry about your expenses, and at the same time, by doing the business, you have the purpose of helping other people also live better. So here in our business, we also have charity work, which you will be also part of by prioritizing or purchasing products from our company. Part of the income goes to our charity program, which is the Alive Foundation. So indirectly, you are helping the charity. So you're being part of this organization in which we conduct charity work in Asia and also in Africa and to help those less privileged in our community. So our next is why empowered consumers. Why? So it says that this is our fastest way to get our dream. So imagine this is your dream. You could either run, you could either ride a vehicle, or you can even ride a plane. So which do you think is the fastest? So of course the fastest is when you ride a plane. That's the fastest way to get to your dream. So it's imagine doing the business, you're like riding a plane. So it gets you faster on getting your dreams and getting your goals. So imagine this is your dreams. You've been 8 years or more employed, and with just doing the business full time for 5 years at least, continuously. Imagine all your dreams, you will get it here in our business empowered. So it also saves time and effort. So imagine the 40 year plan. You don't have to wait to get your what do you call this the time and effort when you resigned or you finished work and then everything. So here we have duplication in the system. In our business we have duplication called leverage. So what is leverage? Okay. So leverage is multiplying your time, energy, and effort through other people. So when you're just alone, as you can see on the shared video, it requires you lots of effort. And since you're just only one, right, you're getting this income as well. The same income on top on the peak of the triangle. However, as the time goes by, that there are lots of people, your team is growing, your organization is growing, the task is being divided. So it gets, less effort for each person, and also the income is also multiplied. So that's leverage. It's multiplying your time, energy, and effort through other people. So by doing the business as well, it helps you work smarter, not harder. So working harder is the one you can see on the left side. Imagine that. And on the right side, it's using a backhoe or a machine. So we can consider this being represented by the technology that we are using. So we have Facebook, we have internet, we have cell phones, laptops, gadgets. So this is your way to work smarter, right? And not harder. So you gotta help yourself because you already have the opportunity to work. Next is, what do you need to do in order to be successful here in empowered consumerism? So here in our business, attitude is everything. Because if you have the attitude, good attitude, you can learn the business fast. The skills can be learned anytime. And though it will take time to develop the skills, but it can be learned as long as you're willing to. If you had the attitude to be patient to the learning process, you'll definitely be able to succeed in this. So our next slide, okay, is about the top 5 essentials to success. Okay. First is remove excuses. I've discussed it earlier. Okay, the excuses of no time, no money. Those are the excuses that you should remove in order to be successful. Next is you have to control your emotions. So yes, don't let your emotions control you, but you have to take control of your emotions. And also, communications is very important, especially if you are handling a team or organization. It's very important that you have a very good communication to get to your group, to each member of your team. Next is we have to be on time every time. So be on time every time is a respect to whoever we have commitment to meet or to do. So be on time because it time is money here in the business. So we don't want to waste time as much as we don't want to waste money. So last one is protect your integrity. So integrity is very important in life and then also in business. So we should have integrity, especially that this is a people's business. So we are dealing with people from different walks of life, and also integrity is very important in building relationships. Next, so next is on the shared screen. Okay, so these are the people that remove the excuses and still pursue their dreams no matter what. So these are great athletes. As you can see, they even have what they call this artificial limbs, and the other one is also on a wheelchair. However, they will still able to pursue whatever they want with no excuses, even though lots of people might say that's not possible for them to pursue their dreams in whatever they do wanted to do in life. You see, because in life it is you who make the decision, whatever it is and how you wanted to live your life. It is always you who makes the decision, and not others. And here on our next slide, so we need to have belief, 100% belief in our company, empowered consumerism. Also, we need to have to believe in our products. So our products for 14 years have lots of testimonies already. All right, so lots of testimonies, and you can see it on YouTube or even on Google. And then believe in the marketing. So for 14 years, we have thousands of multimillionaires, not just here in the Philippines, but in different parts of the world. Also, we have to believe in our mentor because they know the best for us. We have to respect them as well, and we have to believe in our leaders. Most importantly, we have to believe in ourselves. So it says that if you will not believe in yourself, then who will, right? So belief starts with believing in yourself, right? And then next is, can you still see my? Okay, next is believing in the company. So there it is. You can see the companies, lots of awards, almost 50,000 people who attended our previous anniversaries. And I also like to update you on our upcoming first virtual event. This is so exciting. So it's going to be on the 28th of June, and in US it's going to be on the 27th because we're ahead of time. So also believe in the partners of our company. Okay, you have to believe there. And then yeah, the tie-ups of our company, we have Nature's Way, DSM, Wader, and KMS. Also, you have to believe in yourself because you are a child of God. That's the most important thing. And then we're gonna talk about commitment. Okay, commitment. So commitment, we have three types of commitment. So I'll try, I'll do my best, and I'll do whatever it is. So the most important commitment there on the three is I'll do whatever it takes. So whatever happens, right, you're still going to go for your dreams, go for your goals, and that's what will get you to the dream life that you wanted. Okay. And for our next slide. So here is Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela said that a winner is a dreamer who never gives up. So if you don't know what giving up is, so you have to remove it from your vocabulary. Then once you're willing to do what it takes, then you will surely win and get those dreams of yours. Yes, this is the opportunity for you to change your life for the better, to change your family's life for the better. And most importantly, the purpose that we have, it's helping other people, touching the lives of people from all over the world, helping them have financial independence, right? And also time freedom to spend with their family. So what we want in life, we also wanted it to other people, to spend the life, the good life that we truly deserve. And then on our next slide is that the distance between your dreams and your reality is called action. So, yeah, that's just it. So you just be happy, be willing to take the action that's needed for you to get the dreams, for it to be turned into reality. And next is life begins at the end of your comfort zone. So there is a famous quote that says that there's no growth in the comfort zone. It's comfortable. So you have to get out of it so that you can grow and to be the best version of yourself, and that there's more to life that you can experience once you're willing to live the life that you're living now for the better life. And then for our next slide, it's the ABCs to success. So the ABCs to success, it has attitude, belief, commitment, discouragement, excitement, and focus. So I have discussed already the attitude, belief, and commitment. So discouragement, it's part of life, not just in business, but it's part of life already. We always encounter this in life. So it's just a matter of where you put your focus whenever you're discouraged, or you should know how to turn discouragement into fuel for you to take action and get those dreams and goals we have in life. Next is excitement. So excitement is very important. You should have excitement in life. You should have a brighter future that you can look into, look forward to, and then focus. So Robert Kiyosaki says that focus on one course until successful. So focus on your goals, on your dreams, and not allowing distractions to take away the focus that we have. So that's all. I'm done. So this is the end of the slide now. Amazing. So this is great. So thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in and watching with us, joining us on our special training, one of the great training that we have. And I hope you learned a lot from the training that we have. And we will see you on our next event. That's